Hi. Obama is soaking the rich. Class warfare. You know, the proposal that he made for paying for his jobs program was not a serious proposal. It was a campaign document and revealing of a flawed campaign strategy. That's what we'll talk about at this lunch alert. Have a nice lunch. You know, Obama has now decided to go all the way over to the left and to base his whole campaign and his whole administration on the idea of class warfare, of pitting the rich against the poor. And it just doesn't work. It's bad campaign strategy because the American people have figured out that when you tax the rich, you cut their buying power. They don't know the statistic, but the fact is the top 2% of the United States spends 33% of the money. And top 2%, by the way, comes down pretty far. You're talking about household incomes of 250 or more. And they account for the bulk of the consumer spending. And what Obama is doing really is setting up a proposal, waiting for the Republicans to reject it, and then coming back and campaign against them based on that rejection. It's all part of his Harry Truman 1948 campaign strategy, and it's rooted in economic populism. Well, I have polled this ad infinitum over the years, including when Robert Reich suggested it to Bill Clinton in the 90s, and it doesn't work politically. People just don't buy it. And in a different frame of reference, how can you really declare war on everybody who creates jobs in America and still expect jobs to be created? How can you give every businessman in America the idea that this president is gunning for you, wants to hit you, wants to sock you tremendously with extra taxes, and yet go ahead, feel free to invest, feel free to spend, feel free to lend? They just won't do it. You can't declare war on the job-creating class and still create jobs. And the nice thing about the Obama program is that even if it has elements that will appeal politically to certain voters and could motivate a turnout, it'll kill itself because it will kill job creation. The very idea that the president is against you by itself is an economic force far more potent than any stimulus package that he is passing. The very fact that you live in a hostile environment where they could close you down any minute is itself a negative economic index. And that's what Obama's choosing to do. Well, bad luck to him, and I don't think he's going to get reelected with this. Thanks a lot. Have a nice lunch.